The Book of Genesis, chapter 2 and 3. The story of Adam and Eve, a beginning, not the end. In the beginning, before there were cities, countries, or even people, there was a beautiful, perfect garden. This garden was called Eden, a paradise created by God. It had everything: colorful flowers, sparkling rivers, fruit trees of every kind, and animals roaming freely, peaceful, untouched, alive. And into this garden, God brought life in a new way. He formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed into him. This first man was called Adam. God gave Adam a special job, not just to enjoy the garden, but to take care of it, to name the animals, to be its steward. But something was missing. Adam was alone, so God caused him to fall into a deep sleep, and from Adam's side, God created a woman. Her name was Eve. She was a perfect companion, equal, unique, and deeply connected to him. Together, they lived in harmony, with each other, with nature, and with God. In the middle of the garden stood two special trees. One was the tree of life, the other, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave them one clear instruction: you can eat from any tree in the garden, except that one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from it, you will surely die. It was a choice, a test of trust. Then one day, a serpent, crafty and clever, slithered up to Eve. He questioned what God had said. Did God really say you can't eat from that tree? Eve hesitated. The serpent pushed further. You won't die. God just knows that if you eat it, you'll become like him, knowing good and evil. Tempted by the idea of wisdom, of control, Eve took the fruit. She ate it, then gave some to Adam, and he ate too. In that moment, everything changed. Their eyes were opened, but not in the way they hoped. They felt shame. They felt fear. They saw they were naked and tried to cover themselves. When God came walking through the garden, they hid. God called out, "Where are you?" And for the first time, there was distance between God and people. God knew what had happened, and though he still loved them, their choice had consequences. Adam and Eve were sent out of the Garden of Eden. No longer in paradise, life outside would be hard. Pain, struggle, even death would now be part of the world. But even in that moment of judgment, God showed grace. He clothed them. He promised that one day evil would be defeated. The story of Adam and Eve isn't just about the past. It's a mirror. It shows us the power of choices, the weight of trust, and the pain that comes when we try to take control without wisdom. But it also shows us that even when we mess up, when we fall short, God doesn't abandon us. There's still love, still hope, and still a promise. Lessons from the story of Adam and Eve. Choices have consequences. Even one decision can change everything. Adam and Eve's choice shows how powerful and sometimes painful our free will can be. Temptation often comes in disguise. The serpent didn't come with fear or force. It came with clever words and promises. Temptation often looks good on the outside, but it can lead us away from what's right. Trust matters. God gave Adam and Eve everything they needed, but they doubted his word. The story reminds us how important it is to trust those who truly care for us. Hiding doesn't help. When Adam and Eve tried to hide their mistake, it didn't fix the problem. Owning up and facing the truth, even when it's hard, is the first step to healing. Even in mistakes, there's mercy. God didn't abandon them. He cared for them, clothed them, and gave hope for the future. It's a reminder that even when we fall, we are not forgotten.
Hi, friends. If you enjoyed this story and feel inspired, there's so much more where that came from. On this channel, we dive into uplifting, faith-filled content to encourage you in your journey. If you're looking for more inspiring Bible stories, lessons of hope, and moments to strengthen your faith, Hit that subscribe button now. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Together, let's grow in faith and share God's love with the world. See you in the next video.